Good morning. Good morning. Hello, and welcome to the 2021 St. Johns County School District Battle of the Books. We're so excited to have each of you here to participate and extremely excited to have our teachers, classmates, families, friends, and community members joining us live online. Today promises to be a battle like no other. Returning 2020 champion Timberland Creek Elementary is vying for a repeat of this year's title. They dethroned co-champions PBPB Rawlings and Durbin Creek Elementary at last year's battle. But rumor has it, all of our teams have been reading since this summer, buffing up their brain muscles and running through books like champion sprinter Usain Bolt, preparing for the most intense and competitive sporting event in the district. There's no doubt about it. If you want blood, sweat, and tears, suspense, intrigue, and an ending you didn't see coming, stick with us today. You're in for a treat. My name is Kim Dixon, and I serve as Director of Instructional Resources and Media Services, also known as ERMS, for the St. Johns County School District. I'm joined today by an amazing team that has worked hard to bring you the inaugural virtual Battle of the Books. Please welcome the brains behind today's technology, the person who made it possible to have our competition online, Dr. Diane Lawson, our Applied Technology Specialist.
Hi, everybody.
Working hard to create, gather, and organize the battle quotes, all while supporting the efforts of our team of renowned media specialists, Mrs. Amelia Zakowski, Specialist for Instructional Media. Ms. Zakowski?
Hi there. Welcome.
An integral part of our support system in keeping accurate score today is Mrs. Amanda Bergamasco, our Curriculum Resource Specialist. Ms. B?
Hey, everybody. I'm so excited.
And two folks who've been with us every step of the way, Mr. Marcus Brown, Instructional Material Specialist, and Ms. Erica Jackson, Executive Secretary, are supporting us behind the scenes, that is, off camera. I can't say enough about how hard our ERMS team works and how grateful I am that they are important St. Johns County School District employees and provide support to teachers and students and staff. Before I turn this over to the specialists, I want to say how inspired I am by the student readers, media specialists and team sponsors, and caregivers. Your dedication to reading and commitment to your team is truly inspirational. Good luck today to all of our teams. Now, a message from our district leaders.
Hello, my name is Tim Forson, Superintendent of St. Johns County Schools, and I just want to congratulate all our students that are part of the Battle of the Books. What a great activity, a great learning experience for you. I have to go back to one of the first books that ever captured my attention is way back in school, a book called 1984 by George Orwell. And you know, I read it long before 1984, trying to read about the future. Little did I know that I would be seeing the world progress as it is today. So it's important that you read. I hope that each of you start to build a future for yourself and a path for learning through books. And I also want to wish all of you the best of luck on the Battle of the Books, and great job for doing an outstanding job here.
Hello, my name is Patrick Canan. I'm chairman of the St. Johns County School District, and I want to congratulate each of you who are a participant in the Battle of the Books. I love reading. I'm glad you love reading. I can remember one of the first books I ever read as a teenager. It was called Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. And it was sort of an expose using the motorcycle as a metaphor about the difference between quality and quantity. So anyway, congratulations to you. Keep reading, because in my opinion, readers rock.
Wow. Thanks so much, Superintendent Forson and Mr. Canan, for those inspiring words. 1984 and Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, Born to be Wild. Let's get ready to battle, battle, battle. Mrs. Zakowski, please introduce our teams.
Hello, all you fabulous Battle of the Books teams. Today we have our elementary schools in the north part of our county. Let's take a moment to introduce our teams and sponsors. From Cunningham Creek Elementary School, Miss Tutton, please introduce your team. Woo!
Thank you, Ms. Dukowski. I'm going to come back here. I have Angeline, Eden, Allison, who are my 5th graders. And then I've got Olivia, Rinley, Chrissy, and Aubrey from 4th grade. I am so proud of these girls. All right, got it. Go ahead.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. We are the Cardinals. Cardinals, yes indeed.
Do we know our book?
Yes, ma'am. SS Fire, raise our dam.
Woo! That was awesome. From Durbin Creek, led by Mrs. O'Brien. What you got for us?
Good morning, everybody. This morning I have my team captain, Sarah. Back in the back there, we have Anna and Brody. Back in that far corner, we have Daniel and Miriam. I have the wonderful Adna, our distance learner, who was able to come join us this morning, and Maya. Ready, team? 1, 2, 3.
Go Explorers!
Awesome. From Freedom Crossing Academy, led by Miss Brown.
Hey everybody, we have 2 awesome distance learners joining us from home. We have Tanushri. Wave at every, yeah, there she is. We have Arisha. Hi Arisha. And then here at school we have Nicole. We have Elijah. We have Brock, Jake, and Caitlin.
Hey, what do you say? F1FCA.
All right, and I'm Miss Brown.
Wonderful. From Hickory Creek, led by Miss Espinoza.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay, hi. Here we have Catalina, Katie, Brayden, Michael, our only 5th grader, Ben, Tucker, and Champ. All right, guys, ready? Let's go Hawks.
Let's go. Let's go Hawks. Let's go. Let's go Hawks. Let's go.
Wonderful. From Julington Creek, led by Miss Clark.
Hey, guys. All right, let me turn my lights on, sorry. I'm Mrs. Clark, and we have Stephanie, we have Mudell, our distance learner who came in today. We have Carson. We have Millie, our only 5th grader. We have Jack, Kendall, Sophie, and Chase is our alternate. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
JCE Jags.
Woo!
You're muted.
2021 from Liberty Pines Academy, led by Miss Willem.
There you go. All right, I'm Miss Willem. I'm just standing in for the fabulous Miss Rogers who couldn't be here today. But this is our team, the Liberty Pine Wolves are our captain, Kailana, Anna, Ellen, our 5th grader, Katie, our 3rd grader, Aradia, Neora, and Saran. 1, 2, 3.
Go Wolves!
Woo! From Ocean Palms, led by Miss Shore.
Good morning. I'm Miss Shore. Here's our wonderful team. Cooper in 5th grade. Reagan in 5th grade. Sophie in 3rd grade. Jake in 3rd grade. Mallory in 3rd grade. Courtney in 5th grade. Layton in 5th grade. And Layla in 4th grade. 1, 2, 3.
Go Otters!
Great job, guys.
Awesome. From Palm Valley Academy, led by Miss Fry, Miss Hoppenworth.
Hello, everyone. We have Izzy, we have Kira, Noah, Elizabeth, we have Kate, and we have Marley, and we have Ava.
We are PBA. Go Bobcats!
Super from Patriot Oaks Academy, led by Miss Hudson.
Hello, welcome from DOA. This is Miss Stafford, and this is our Battle of the Books team. We have Suffolk, nice and loud.
Brady. Amusha. Eliana. Sid. Tinsley.
1, 2, 3.
Go Chargers!
From Palencia, led by Miss Flower.
Good morning, everybody. We have Natalie, Lana, Avery, Kinsley, Holden, Reed, and Caleb. All right, you ready? All right, here you go. Ready?
We are a crew setting sail into tomorrow's world.
Wow, from PVP Rawlings, led by Mr. Edgar.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Edeker, and here's our awesome team. You ready? In the back, we have Luca, Ben, Quinn, Anna, Kate, Maggie, and Kimmin. And we're going to give you our school motto. Ready? Take it away, boys.
Work hard, be kind, and be awesome.
Good luck, everybody.
Was I muted? From Timberland Creek, led by Miss Roberson with the giant trophy.
Ready?
All right. For Timberland Creek, we have a phenomenal team this year. We have Captain Sophia M. We have Mia. We have Evelyn. Come on up, Ara. Come on up, Miss Ruth. And we also have our alternates, Sawyer, Sophia B, and Kiara. All right. And here's our chant. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Here we come, you better please.
H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
We're ready for you, just wait and see.
Q, R, S, yes, I decree.
We shall claim the victory.
Calling letters T, U, V.
We'll go down in history.
We're at the end, W, X, Y, Z.
Here we go.
We're TCE. Go Eagles. Woo!
And finally, but not last or least, Valley Ridge Academy, led by Mrs. Ayers Boyce.
Hello, everybody. Let me introduce you to our Ridge Readers. In the back over there is our captain. It's Caleb. Behind Caleb is Krupa. Yay! Next to Krupa is Sarah. In front is Danielle. Woo! Then we have Anaid. Yay! We have Bridget. Woohoo! And we have Joshua. Yay! And here's their cheer.
Hops on three, hops on three. 1, 2, 3, hops!
Woohoo! We're ready for a great battle.
These teams look great. Today, we want to remind you of our Battle of the Books rules. Please remember to socially distance and stay safe. Each team has 7 members in today's competition. Alternates may watch but may not participate. Please utilize your timekeeper to keep track of time during the rounds. The quotes will be read by your team sponsor. Teams will discuss and select an answer. The answers will be entered by an adult in Socrative. All of the book titles are answer options in Socrative. Should you have a challenge, your team scribe will record the number of the quote being challenged. All challenges will be reviewed at the end of the round in the main room. Any questions not answered before time expires will be marked incorrect and may not be challenged or answered after time is called. Scores will be tallied at the end of each round. Please be reminded that this year's competition is different and you will not have a 30-second countdown timer as you are used to seeing for each question in past years. That is why each team should have a timekeeper to ensure that you can keep track of time. At the end of the third round, we will announce the winner of the District Battle of the Books unless there is a tie. In that case, we will enter a single bonus round to find out this year's winner. Dr. Lawson?
Awesome. I can't wait to get started. Remember, this year our battle looks a little different than previous years. Momentarily, we will put each team into their own private breakout room. If you are joining your team remotely, you will be in the same breakout room as your team. Once we send everyone to the breakout rooms, your media specialist or sponsor will share their screen to show Socrative so everyone can see the quotes. You will have a total of 15 minutes for each round, and teams will automatically be recalled to the main room at the end of each round. This 15 minutes gives you a little more than 30 seconds per quote. You may exit your breakout room and return to the main room before time is called if your team finishes before that allotted time. When everyone is successfully in their breakout room, we will begin the competition. When we start the round, you will be asked to enter your team's name. Your team name is your school initials. This must be the same for each round of the battle. Please enter your team's name in all capital letters and click Done. Your first quote will appear immediately. Remember, you have 15 minutes to answer all those quotes. Okay, I am sending you to the breakout rooms now. Don't forget to click Join Breakout Room.
Hi, this is Miss Brown. When I went into our meeting, it would not allow me to share my screen.
Can you please try to go back into your breakout room and try that again? While our teams are in the breakout rooms, we will soon be able to see their progress on our screen. But while we get them set up, we're going to make sure that you have some entertainment. Just be patient for a moment and we'll be right there so that you guys can have some fun things to look at and see. This screen that you're looking at right now represents our teams in the breakout rooms and what they're doing in the battle. These little bicycles are anyone's game. They don't represent a specific team or color. As they move, you'll notice they're answering questions. It's fascinating because you don't know who's who and you don't know what they're doing, but you know they're moving and they're pedaling and they're making their way to the finish line. And as they go and they get questions right, you'll see they are trucking right along. It's a fascinating game, and right now it is anyone's. The top of the clock where the ribbon is the countdown clock. Oh, there's Miss Dixon. I wonder what she thinks.
Well, you know what I'm thinking today, Miss D, is that blue, lime, violet, teal, and indigo, along with green, are busy at it, and they are really vying for a win this year. I wonder what those colors represent. So is blue a specific school team?
No, ma'am. The colors do not represent specific schools. They can be any school. And at the end of a round, they come out and we will have a mystery of who the winner is.
Oh,
So
wow. So
it
we
can
don't
change.
really know.
No.
That's
the beauty.
exciting.
Yeah, it's fun. It is great. But look at that teal bicycle. You said blue. They were all neck and neck. Oh, there goes indigo and there goes teal. They are pedaling away. Look at them go.
So, Ms. Z, will we get to see these bicycles during every round?
Yes, we will. But remember, that bicycle will not be the same team. So it's a mystery. And that's what makes it so much fun. Wow, teal and indigo really are pedaling. But that green bike and that red bike are certainly catching up. I don't know what to say. Oh, blue's catching up too. Look at them go. Look at them go.
Wow. So if our folks out there watching our live stream, if you want to root, choose your favorite color and root for that bicycle because it could be your team. But remember, readers are always winners. And so even if it's not your team, we all want to win and we want all of them to know that they're winners also.
So as they get started, we've got some great videos for you guys to enjoy and watch for now. Right now, let's get to know some of our authors from our readers list this year. Let's meet one of our authors and her book, Bernice Buttman. Ooh, that's fun to say. The Model Citizen.
Hello, Texas students, teachers, and librarians. My name is Nikki Lenz. I am the author of Bernice Buttman, Model Citizen, and I have some questions to answer for you today. The first question is, did you ever want to be a stunt person like Bernice? Easy answer, no. I am very much an indoor girl, and I never am up for any kind of
book, No More Poems. Today I'm going to interview him. So, first question, which poem
of adrenaline activities like Bernice. However, the scene from the book when Bernice first rides a horse, her horse Hoof-Hearted, that came directly from my life. The first time I ever rode a horse, I got up on there and the horse just like took off running all across the field, dumped me off on my backside, and that was straight out of my life. So I had early readers that were like, oh, a trained tame horse would never do that. And I'm like, ha, yes, it would. The second question is, were you ever bullied as a child? My first thought was no, but then I kind of thought about it and I remembered when I was in maybe first or second grade, I had to walk home from school and there was this boy that was also in first or second grade. And he used to knock my backpack off my back every single day, and I'd come home crying. So finally, my mom came to the rescue, and she like followed this kid home in her car and got out and yelled at him. And she's this tiny little woman, so I'm sure it was not that scary. But he never did bully me again after that. Is it harder to write a story from the point of view of a bad guy? I wouldn't say it's harder because any character you write, you have to kind of step outside of yourself and put yourself in the skin of another person for a while. It does help if you can be inspired by a real person that you know. And Bernice was actually inspired by a real person. Before I was an author, before I was a stay-at-home mom, I was a kindergarten teacher for 6 years. And one year I had this girl in my class that was the world's hugest bully. She could not make friends. She didn't understand why. Any of the girls didn't want to play with her, but she would just go around like knocking things out of people's hands, pushing people over, stealing swings. And so I, as a good teacher that I was, set up a conference with her mother, at which she bullied me for the next hour. And I realized that this girl just came from a whole family of bullies. She had 4 older brothers that were all bullies, one after another in the school. And I always kind of wondered, like, what would happen if that girl could get away from that family for a little while and just figure out what kind of person she wanted to be. And so that was kind of the inspiration for Bernice. So it helped me to be able to write her because I kind of knew her. Do you believe that everyone deserves a second chance in life? Yes, and that is one of the main themes in Bernice Bettman Model Citizen, is that people can change. And also that you can decide what kind of person you want to be. And I love that we all get a choice, and we can all do better. What advice would you give to young authors and illustrators as they learn to improve their skills? The biggest advice that I can give you is read. Read, 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 read. Read a million billion books, because every time you read a book, you're internalizing things like plot structure and character arcs. Even if you don't realize it, it kind of soaks into your brain. And so the more you can read, the better you can write.
Wow, that was a great video. It was very inspiring. And that pink bicycle, really wanted to watch that video too. Let's check in our teams. Oh, we got 6 minutes left. They are sailing right through this round. Look at them go. It is really fascinating to watch those bikes. And that teal and indigo bike have been neck and neck along with that red one. I am fascinated to watch them. Even though they are almost done, they are still pedaling, still going. Dedication right there. Woo! Look at pink. I guess it's called rose. I made a mistake there. Gold and rose. Green. Luck of the Irish right there. They are just sailing right ahead. Look at them go. Look at that lucky green. It just made its way to red, teal, and indigo. It is up there. Woo, woo, go. I'm excited. Well, maybe, I wonder if we have some time for another, one of our authors, maybe, or we should just keep watching them. I don't know. I'm so interested to see who's gonna, oh, purple, but let's hear from another one of our authors about their inspirational stories. Operation Frog Effect. Ribbit.
My name is Sarah Sugar, and I'm the author of Operation Frog Effect. It's a middle grade novel told in 8 points of view, including one in graphic novel form, and it incorporates journal entries, letters, movie scripts, and poems. It follows 8 diverse students and their out-of-the-box teacher during their 5th grade year. This story was inspired by my own 4th grade teacher. His name was Mr. Nubling, and he was one of those special teachers that made you feel like what you had to say mattered. He taught us to really think for ourselves, to question, and I included many of his out-of-the-box activities in the book. For example, he had us box up raw eggs and drop them off the side of buildings to see if we could package them in ways that wouldn't make them break. It was a contest. He did some social experiments with us that helped us understand racism and prejudice through an in vivo experiment. And I created a teacher like him who really listens to her students and appreciates them and gives them a voice. For my day job, I'm a mental health professional and I provide counseling in the school system. And while Operation Frog Effect is a fictional story, I am definitely inspired by the voices and wisdom of the students I meet with every day. I meet students who are in tough situations and they not only survive, but they thrive. So they inspire me. Another inspiration for my story is my own son. He has a different learning style, so he has a difficulty with writing. And the school that he attends has really bent over backwards to find him alternative ways to express himself. And I wanted to create a character in my story who has a learning disability and has difficulty putting his words on paper, but can convey his story through art. This story is a great jumping off point for social emotional learning opportunities. Many teachers are choosing it as a classroom read aloud and finding places for classroom discussions, classroom exercises, and activities. Educators are also using this book as a way to teach students about the concept of voice in writing. There are so many points of view. I love writing in multiple points of view because it creates the opportunity to see the same situation through different eyes. And I can use this to create misunderstandings between students that they then have to navigate.
Wow, those are exciting videos. Ms. Zakowski, where can parents or teachers or even students find videos like that at home?
So we have a great resource for all of our family and community members called teachingbooks.net. And you can talk to your school library media specialist about how to use this resource at home and in school. It's a fabulous piece of online software that we have in the school system. And it has great author interviews, videos, and there's book talks on there. There's even a homework helper for students with vocabulary developers. It is awesome, and I highly recommend it. All the videos that you're going to see today came from teachingbooks.net. They have cool book ties that you can look at, and they have great ways to get to know new authors and new books. I love it. It's fabulous.
So do you need a username and password to log on to that site?
Actually, you can go in through Clever, which is so clever. I think it's awesome. So it's a great resource that you can get into at home or in school. And so it links up with Clever, which is through our Active Directory, and it's super easy.
So basically our students can use their username and passwords, or if you're having trouble, or parents, if you need to see it from home, just get in touch with your school's media specialist. They can make sure that you have an account and that you get onto.
Yes, absolutely. It is a wonderful resource and I highly recommend it. It's great for when your kids have book talks and they are, searching for an idea of what to read. My kids love it at home. As a mom, I love it. As a librarian, I love it. As a teacher, I know teachers will love it and will use it constantly. I use it every day. All right, look at this. We've got 1 minute and 39 seconds left on this clock. Those bicycles are pedaling, pedaling, pedaling. A lot of our teams are coming back into the room. So we're starting to see that this round is wrapping up fast and furiously. Oh, but we've still got those bicycles pedaling. So hang on to yourself. Here they go. Look at them go. They're sailing through with 1 minute and 17 seconds left. This is exciting. The first round has proven to be a nail biter. I don't know. I just don't know how we're going to see what happens at the end of this round. Remember, at the end of the round, we're going to reveal the winner. So you can't just walk away and say, I'll just come back. No. Oh my gosh, the clock just went red. We have less than a minute to go. This is very exciting. Teams are coming back into the room and we don't know who the winner is yet, because remember, these bicycles are not necessarily one school. They could be anyone. It's a mystery. 39 seconds. We have one team finishing up with 33 seconds, 31 seconds. Oh gosh, I hope they finish. Oh my goodness. We're almost done. Here we go. Oh my goodness, 15 seconds is on the clock now. We're getting down to the wire for the first round. The first round for the Elementary North Battle of the Books is almost done. Here we go.
Welcome back to the main room, teams. Sponsors, please select a reaction to describe how your team is feeling after round one.
Party poppers. Look at that.
Woohoo! Celebrations all around. How exciting. Some people are a little surprised. Maybe it was much easier than they thought, or maybe, just maybe, it was much harder. Who knows? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, we'd like to know, are there any challenges? Teams, if you have a challenge, please raise your hand if you have a challenge from round one. Okay. There are no challenges. That's fantastic. I'm sure we are ready to hear some fabulous scores that are the result of the hard work and practice, great sponsors and media specialists, teachers, caretakers, and of course, those inspirational words from our superintendent, Mr. Forson, and board chair, Mr. Canan. So, Dr. Lawson and Ms. B, please reveal the scores after round one. All righty, so it looks like in the lead at this very moment, but remember, there are still 2 rounds to go, are PBR and TCE. That is our PVPB Rawlings and Timberland Creek are returning champions, both with 14 points. We have Durbin Creek, Freedom Crossing, Liberty Pines Academy, and Valley Ridge Academy, all tied for second with 13. At 12 points, we have Ocean Palms. At 11 points, we have Julington Creek and Palm Valley Academy. And rounding it all out, we have Cunningham Creek Elementary School with 10 points and Hickory Creek with 10 points. Also, Palencia Elementary and Patriot Oaks Academy with 10 points. We're pretty excited about these scores. That means everyone's still in it and anyone can win it. Well, guess what? We'd like to inspire you just a little bit more. And so to ensure our teams are completely inspired for round two, we'd like to share some reading experiences and inspirational words from Mrs. Sapp, our Associate Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, and Mrs. Bev Slough, our amazing school board representative from District 1.
Hi, I'm Beth Slough. I'm the District 1 representative to the St. Johns County School Board. I want to congratulate each and every one of the team members for Battle of the Books today. Your extremely hard work in reading all these books with such close attention is an amazement to me. Each year when I look at the questions, I'm so surprised that you're able to answer them just from having
Hello, students, families, and teachers. It's time to battle. The belly butterflies may have found a few of you, but I'm sure they will settle once we get underway. Congratulations to all of our voracious readers who are representing their school for this year's Battle of the Books. I recall starting my first ever hardcover chapter book. It was Black Beauty, and I was in 3rd grade. It seemed I would be reading forever. I remember struggling with the first few chapters, but once the characters came to life, I flew through the pages. Finishing and closing the book, I was both sad to see it end, but happy to finish. Reading continues to take me on incredible journeys, as I'm sure it does for all of you. Enjoy today. You've already enjoyed the best gift of the stories themselves. This is just the cherry on top.
Wow, readers are leaders. Thank you for sharing your reading experiences, Mrs. Slough and Mrs. Sapp. Mrs. Sapp mentioned Black Beauty and reading it in 3rd grade. When I taught 3rd grade, we also read Black Beauty. It was one of the best things that we did every year. Now, on to round 2. So, take it away, Dr. Lawson.
All right, battle teams, we will now begin round 2. Just like the first round, you will once again go into the breakout rooms and we will begin the competition. When we start the round, you will be asked to enter your name. Your name will be your school initials in all capitals. Again, you have 15 minutes to answer all of those quotes. I am sending you to the breakout rooms now.
Well, hello. So we're back waiting on our teams. Pretty soon we'll have their progress up on the screen. I want to remind everyone that those bicycles and the colors could absolutely be completely different teams coming up. So don't forget, whoever was indigo last time may not be indigo this time. They could be magenta or even gold. So it's exciting not to know exactly who's in the lead based on those bicycles. While we're waiting on our teams and their scores, we'd like to share some additional videos from teachingbooks.net with you. Dr. Lawson, do you have a great author to put up for us? Okay, so while she's queuing up that video, we'd like to know how you guys are feeling out there watching the battle. So in the comments on our live stream, let us know how things are going. Are you enjoying this virtual format? We certainly wouldn't want to cancel our battle this year, or didn't want to cancel our battle this year. And so we are so glad that technology has allowed us to bring this to you live. The other thing is many of you may not have been able to join in the past because you had to physically travel to the battle location. And now, surprise, you're able to do it no matter where you are. As a matter of fact, Mrs. B told me yesterday, we had someone joining us from Australia. Imagine that. You could be anywhere in the world watching our battle today. That is quite exciting. Ms. Z?
Hey there. Wow. We've got a great author for you guys. I'm so excited for you to meet this author. So this author loves animals and loves outer space. And how could you not? Let's get to know one of our awesome SSR YA authors from Voyage of a Dog. Here you go. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Greg Vaneykout, and I'm the writer of Voyage of the Dogs. Voyage of the Dogs is an action-adventure story. It takes place in space on a spaceship. It features 4 dogs who are a member of a crew to go to an interstellar planet. When the humans on the ship go missing and the spaceship is damaged, they have to figure out how to accomplish their mission without the human astronauts on a ship that is breaking down. I have a dog named Dozer. I didn't have a dog when I was a kid. He's the first dog I ever had, and he sort of changed my life. He's funny, and he is energetic and kind of ridiculous. And I knew at some point I was going to want to write a book that had a dog like Dozer in it. I also like stories about spaceships and action-adventure and survival stories. So it sort of seemed like a natural thing to put Dozer in a situation where he was on a spaceship. Dozer became a little bit transformed and became lopsided, and that's where the story really began. What I hope that readers get out of Voyage of the Dogs is I want them to think that it's an exciting story and that there's a lot of peril and danger and struggle to survive. But what I really want them to get is a sense of what these dogs mean to each other, how they view their place in the relationship with other humans, and how those things change over time. I like stories that make the heart thump, but I also like stories that make the brain work a little bit. And I like stories that make you feel emotions. If a reader gets any of those things out of the book, I'll be delighted. If they get more of those things or all of those things, then I will be thrilled beyond belief. Speaking of dogs, this is Bessie. Bessie is a rescue dog. She is a very sweet pup. I've got a couple of rescue dogs myself, Dozer and Amelia. Rescue dogs are great because they need homes, and once you take them in, they're really, really happy about it. and they tend to be really, really great pets. If I could, I would rescue about 4,000 dogs and live on a dog ranch and have a dog staff to take care of them, and that would be my life. First of all, rescue dogs tend to be really great pets, and there is a need. There are millions of dogs in shelters and pounds that don't have homes, that are just waiting for somebody to take them home. If you take a dog home and give it something that it desperately needs, I think it makes you feel more connected and responsible for the dog. It's just a really great way to build a relationship with a pet. Isn't that right, Bessie?
Wow, how exciting. We're so happy that we can listen to the authors, their motivation, and even get inspiring words for maybe some of our aspiring writers by hanging out in teachingbooks.net. We can't say enough about that resource that's provided free to our schools, our students, our teachers, and our families through the St. Johns County School District. Oh, wow. Ms. Z, it looks like your bicycles are back on the board.
They are
Tell us what's
pedaling
going
hard.
on.
I'm excited. I mean, those bikes are really kicking it into high gear, in the 10th gear. In fact, they are rolling right along. The Players Championship has nothing on this district battle of the books right here. You know, they might be in Ponte Vedra hitting it off on the tees, but we are down here on our bicycles pedaling away. Look at us go. We have got our Indigo bike still trucking right along. I really want to know if that's the same bike. Remember, these bikes are not the same team that they were before necessarily, so you cannot say go, go, go to the same team, because that could be a totally different team. The mystery is thick in this game right now. It is anybody's game. As you saw before, it is anybody's game. Oh my goodness, and that gold bike, but that silver bike is really pedaling, really going right away. And I am surprised. Look at that magenta bike. Wow, it is pedaling, trying to catch up to that Indigo bike. I am enthralled to see what's happening here.
Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. So let's say, team, if everyone will turn on their camera, I just have a couple of questions for each of us.
Oh, this is exciting.
What's your favorite color?
Oh, I'm a purple girl all the way.
All right. So maybe you're violet?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Miss B?
I am rooting for blue. Blue's my favorite. Go blue.
But what color? Are you torn between blue and indigo, though? Because aren't they very similar?
They are very, very similar. You're right. And I can see that, except that indigo has a little bit more purple in it, where the blue is more like that typical crayon blue. So I have to go with blue. I just have to go with blue.
Periwinkle, that indigo.
Periwinkle.
Oh,
Yes.
I love periwinkle. Yes. What about you, Dr. Lawson? Oh. You're muted, Dr. Lawson. Can you share with the audience? I can hear you, but they can't.
Nobody can hear me if I'm muted. All right, teal. I'm gonna say teal is my favorite today.
Oh, teal. I love teal. You know what? It's a Jaguar color. Not like a real Jaguar, but the Jacksonville Jaguar. So just like football, this too is a sporting competition.
Yes.
Right? Except I think this is right. I think this is the most exciting sports competition that we have in the entire district, right? I think that the athletes that have to prepare for this competition probably prepare harder and longer than any of our other athletes. And I believe we could put these athletes up against any athlete across the state or even the nation, and they would absolutely win. Do you guys agree?
Yeah. The brain is the biggest organ. They are working that out, you know, it's thinking really hard. And that, you know, that's what they have to do. They have to read all these books. They have to know the characters, know the themes. They can't just walk into this blind. They just can't say, oh, here I am today. You know, it's training. They are training all the time. As you said, in the summer, they're training in the fall. They meet all the time with their sponsors, and then they go home and read these books on top of their homework and their classwork. It's true dedication.
It really is. Speaking of books, you said that they're reading. Do we know which titles?
Absolutely, we do. Let's take a look at some of these titles that we have this year. They are awesome. The SSR YA list, the Sunshine Young Readers List, is awesome. They have a great variety of lists. This is a great list this year. The 3 through 5 list has some wonderful titles. Planet Earth is Blue and Inkling. Inkling, interestingly enough, is also on the 6 through 8 list. Caterpillar Summer is a beautiful book. The Unicorn in the Barn, I mean, how could you not love that title? Like, you just want to read it because there's a unicorn in the barn. And then Operation Frog Effect, which we got to meet our author from that. Dragon in a Bag. Bernice Buttman, Model Citizen. I just love the way that title sounds. And How I Became a Spy, a mystery of World War II London, a little historical fiction for you right there. And then we have, bringing it up in the rear, our next part of our list. We have Claude, the evil alien warlord cat.
Oh, that sounds like a scary book. Is that like a scary story this year?
I guess so. I thought it was more humorous when I was reading it, you know?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Maybe, I thought dragons were scary too, but Dragons in a Bag was not that scary. Not scary at all. It's actually kind of cute.
Yeah, it's cute. Gamer Squad is a series, Attack of the Not So Virtual Monster. Power Forward, a great sports book. Bernice Zinker, Upside Down Thinker, little rhyme there. Voyage of Dogs. Olga, my daughter's favorite one. It's a graphic novel. There are some great graphic novels on this year's list. Strong Heart, Wonder Dog of the Silver Screen, a little movie action thriller there. It's a great book. This is a great list. And these books on the Sunshine State Young Readers Award books are picked by kids and for kids. And so it's for all of our young readers in Florida, which is wonderful.
Exciting. Yes, I noticed that there are lots of animal themes in this year's book. So we have Strong Heart, for example, Voyage of the Dogs. We have Claude the cat, who I'm still, it's still questionable as far as whether that's a really scary book or not. And so we have dragons here. So lots of animals, lots of different genres.
Unicorn in a barn.
Unicorn, right? Exactly. The Caterpillar in the Summer. Absolutely. So real animals and animals that we love to be real, all represented here in this year's titles.
Real fun list of reading for kids, making it fun for them to read and want to read, which is what we want our kids to do, is read and have a good time.
Absolutely. I wonder where our teams are. How are those bicycles doing, Dr. Lawson? Are they making any progress? I don't know that I ever shared my favorite color, and I actually love pinks. So magenta and rose are my favorites on the board. So I'm rooting for those bicycles just because I love, love, love pink. It also happens to be my daughter's favorite color. And why wouldn't I love what my daughter loves? She probably loves it because I love it too. So magenta and rose are really out there. They are moving along, but silver looks like they are really knocking it out of the park today.
Yeah, they really are. And they weren't first round. So I'm curious to know. I'm just curious to know who it was. They really sailed right ahead of the pack. At first it was Indigo when we started that clock, and they were just trucking along, but now that silver bike is just pulling ahead of the lead, and the gold one is right there with it, but we still have that indigo and orange neck and neck together. But then look at Peach. So Peach is really taking it up and pedaling and getting those questions in with 3 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. It's still anyone's game though, because you don't know.
You
just
never
don't
know. Absolutely.
Hey guys, we have some teams back in the room.
Oh, really? Who's back?
We do. We have Freedom Crossing, and it looks like Ocean Palms is back.
Woo!
Already.
Hi guys. Hi teams. Welcome back. You can see progress on the screen. So somewhere on this screen you are represented. We are not sure where, but you are here. And the other teams are still out there, as Miss Z puts it, trucking along, sailing along, pedaling, all of those things, all the exercise words that they need, because they are exercising those brains. So that's pretty exciting that you guys are back, and you can watch the action from this side of the competition. It's pretty intense here. Do we have another video, maybe another author that we can share that our teams and our audience at home can see from teachingbooks.net?
We absolutely do, from the author of Power Forward. Let's take a moment to listen to her inspiration for writing her novel.
Another series that's coming out that I'm very excited about is called Zaid Salim Chasing the Dream. It's also being put out by Salam Reads, which is the publisher of Ominous Voice. And the first book will be releasing in May, on May 8th. It's called Power Forward. And that's a book about, well, the whole series is about a little boy named Zaid Salim, who's a 10-year-old fourth grader, who's a third generation Pakistani American. So his grandparents are the ones who immigrated. So he's much like my children. And the stories are largely inspired by my husband and my kids and their passion for basketball and all things related. So this little boy has big basketball dreams, but he's a bit on the small side and has different obstacles he has to overcome to try to reach his dreams. So it was a lot of fun to write. A lot of the characters are inspired by people in my life, and it was just lighthearted, fun, and sort of silly at times, and just a good time.
And you have a lot of readers, advanced readers at home. Who
Exactly, they were so helpful, especially when, I would go to my son's basketball practice or his game, and I'd witness something, I'd come back and be like, okay, help me break this down, and what's a good drill that your coach would have you run, or if you're not breaking the press, what might he do, and things like that. So it was great to have fact checkers, and many of them, to make sure I got it right.
Oh my goodness, there's 40 seconds left, 39, 37. Wow, the round is wrapping up fast and our teams are coming back as well. It's almost over. Hang in there. Oh, I hope they all get their questions done with 19 seconds in. Getting nervous. I don't know about everybody at home watching, but it's really kind of making me wonder how it's going in there, Oh, Teal just moved. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa!
Boy, it's over. Is round 2 over? Does that mean everyone's going to return to this room? Wow, that is pretty exciting. Well, welcome back, teams. That was a pretty intense round, probably the most intense that we've seen. The bicycles were neck and neck as we watched your progress on the screen. Before we go any further, though, I'd like to know, how'd you feel about round 2? Teams, give us a reaction. Let us know how your team feels after round 2 of the 2021 Battle of the Books. I still have some surprise faces. Oh, I have a thumbs down for someone. Someone is having a great time. They are laughing so hard they're crying. That must have been a pretty tough round. I see lots of surprised faces. Yes. Do we have any celebrations? Anyone who felt like they knew exactly what to do during that round and it went really well for them? Not yet. Well, that must have been the toughest round so far. So, being that it was that tough, we'd like to know, are there any challenges? If you have a challenge, team sponsor, please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. All righty, so it looks like we have Ms. Shore, Ms. O'Brien, Ms. Brown, all have challenges, and so we're going to begin with Ms. Shore. If you will unmute, please, and let us know the number of the challenge, and we will pull that book and share that quote for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so it was on round 2, quote 10. The answer in Socrative was Olga, but our answer was planet Earth was blue. Planet Earth is blue.
Okay, so round 2, number 10. And we are going to look that up. And the answer was Olga, but you think it was planet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Ms. Z is going to look that up right now and share whether or not that quote was listed correctly in your Socrative.
Thank you.
While we're looking that one up, Miss O'Brien, can you share if you had a different challenge?
Yes, it is quote 13. The answer given was Caterpillar Summer, and my team believes it is Olga.
Okay. Number 13?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. And the answer was Caterpillar Summer. And you guys believe that it's Olga.
Yes, and I believe that Miss Flowers' team is doing thumbs up. This was their same challenge, I believe.
Okay, so you guys have that same challenge. Very good. And then Miss Brown, can you give us the number of your challenge, please?
Ours was, we were challenging number 10 as well and number
Okay.
13 as well.
Okay, so both number 10 and number 13.
Right, but we were also challenging number 8.
And number 8.
Yes.
Okay, and the answer that we gave was?
I did not get that written down. We did not.
That's okay.
grab
And
that one.
which book did you think it came from?
They didn't write it down.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Not a problem. We can still check into that. So we're going to pull each of those quotes and let you know what the answers are.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I gotta write it down.
Okay, so for our first challenge, number 13, the quote was, no. So will you read that quote out loud for us, Miss C?
Sure will. You can't see the book.
No.
From Olga. From Olga, I didn't sleep at all on page 116. I got up at 5 in the morning. Next challenge from Caterpillar Summer. One ear stuck up and hung down. Its tongue was too long and hung out, even though its mouth was closed.
And so that is number 13, correct? Yeah. And so we do have that identified in the book on page
126.
126.
Number 10 was Olga. Yes.
Okay, and then number 8, the quote was? So the book that we have as the answer is How I Became a Spy. It's on page 138, and the quote is?
We were all quiet for a moment. I closed my eyes and felt a sharp pang of longing. From How I Became a Spy. Yes, we were all quiet for a long moment.
Very good. And so thank you for your challenges and listening so intently. But we do have those quotes identified in the correct books. Are there any other challenges? Okay. Okay, so we are going to share the results from round 2 before we share the results of the total scores from round 1 and round 2. Dr. Lawson, how did our teams do in round 2?
Okay, Ms. Dixon, you should see on your screen now the results from round 2.
Wow, I do see, and that was a really tough round. And so coming in with 7 points, we have Cunningham Creek Elementary School. With 8 points, we have Palm Valley Academy, all sitting at 9 points today for round 2. Durbin Creek Elementary School, Julington Creek Elementary, Liberty Pines Academy, Ocean Palms Elementary, Palencia Elementary, and Patriot Oaks Academy. With 10 points, we have Freedom Crossing Academy. Moving up to 12 points, we have Hickory Creek Elementary and PBPB Rawlings. At 13 points, we have Timberland Creek Elementary. And I'm not sure if I said it, but Valley Ridge Academy does have 10 points also. So those are our results of just round 2. Dr. Lawson, do we have total scores so far for round 1 and round 2? All righty, here we are, guys. So this is our leaderboard today. And so what you'll see here is that bringing it in at 17 points is Cunningham Creek Elementary School. We have 3 teams tied at 19. That's Palencia Elementary and Palm Valley Academy, along with Patriot Oaks Academy. At 20 points, we have Julington Creek Elementary School. With 21 points, we have Ocean Palms Elementary. Both with 22 points, Durbin Creek Elementary and Liberty Pines Academy. We also have Hickory Creek Elementary with 22 points. Both with 23 points, we have Freedom Crossing Academy and Valley Ridge Academy. At 26 points, we have PBPB Rawlings. And taking the lead at this time, Timberland Creek Elementary School. They are vying for another win, guys, this year. So that's 27 points for them. But again, we do have one more round and it's anyone's game. You guys thought that round was tough. We know that sports are just a tough bill. And this round may be even tougher, but we know you're up to the challenge. Guys, let's see you get excited out there. If you're excited about the final round, round 3, let's see what you look like out there, teams. All right, I think we're seeing some excitement. Yay, yes. Oh gosh, oh yes, Shuri, fantastic. These guys are ready to rumble. Listen, don't be disheartened. Yes, Mr. Edeker, we see you. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen, good luck going into this round. There's nothing more exciting than being the underdog and coming from behind. So we are ready for this battle and our final results. Team, are you ready to take it away for round 3 of the 2021 Battle of the Books? Then take it away, Dr. Lawson.
Okay, teams, we will now begin round 3. Again, you're going to go in those breakout rooms, and then we'll begin the round of competition. Remember, when we start the round, you're going to be asked for your name again. Your name is your school initials in all capital letters. You have 15 minutes to give an answer for each quote, for all quotes, and I am sending you to the breakout rooms now.
Wow, that's exciting. We know our teams are on pins and needles and that our guys will be working super hard this round to either catch up or to stay in the lead. So this is going to be probably one of our most exciting rounds ever. We're looking for repeat champions or not. Maybe we'll crown a new champion this year or even co-champions after our bonus round if necessary. So this is pretty exciting. What can we say about the competition so far and maybe some more authors that we can watch from teachingbooks.net here in the room?
We definitely have some more authors that we're going to watch. It's very exciting. I have to say, I'm blown away by how well they are doing. It's anyone's game at this point. You never know. Even though we have a team in the lead, that doesn't mean that somebody can definitely take it in the next round.
I've absolutely seen it happen before. We've had a team that's been in the lead for all of the rounds except the final round, and their team came from behind and took it all. And so, yeah, it can absolutely happen. I'm looking at the bicycles on the screen, and I noticed that my magenta hasn't moved yet, or my rose, but I also noticed that they're in different orders.
Yes.
So magenta is second. And I think that may be because, remember, these bikes could be completely different teams from round 1 and round 2. Is that correct, Ms. C?
That's exactly right. Remember, no bicycle was the same team in each round. It just is when they enter their name and they get in there and start. So it's anybody's round. Orange is pulling ahead of the pack. It's pedaling right away, getting those questions answered and getting it done, getting the job done and moving it up. And, it is anybody's game at this point. So you can't say, oh, that's probably the team in the lead. You just don't know at this point. So you got to just sit and watch and wait. It's exciting.
Yeah, that is pretty exciting. You know what else is exciting? Miss B, I know that you've been watching the comments on our live stream. And we're pretty excited because it's so positive over there. We have people cheering on their teams and being very positive. We really appreciate that. Remember, on this channel, they can always go back and watch this battle themselves because they are in the heat of the competition. They aren't able to watch the action that's going on. And so they'll also be able to see these comments and know that you were there cheering them on every step of the way. What do you think? Are there any significant comments over there that you want to tell us about, Miss B?
Sorry, guys, I was muted. It's, everyone is just so positive, and it's just so exciting to see that everyone is saying great job. I even see people rooting for all the teams. I know I've been doing that, asking, someone just said Mrs. Pounder's class is cheering you on at VRA. So a whole class is watching. That is so exciting. And someone said, great job, everyone. We know how hard you're all working. And it's so exciting to see the positivity and everyone rooting for everybody. And, I don't know. It just makes me feel great in this Character Counts district to see that.
That is super exciting. So listen, if you're a grandparent, a family member, or a neighbor or whatever, go ahead and give a shout out in those comments to the school, the entire school that you're rooting for, and even to an individual if you'd like. So make sure you root on the entire team and root on your significant person that's competing today. I know they'd love to see positive comments from you and letting them know how proud you are that they are actually here competing in, like we said, the Brain Bowl, the most intense sports competition in the St. Johns County School District. I can't say that enough times, and I know you believe it too. You've seen the hard work that they've put in behind the scenes, and you understand how exciting and intense and dedicated they are to this sport.
And Miss Dixon, we have over 100 people watching right now live. We couldn't fit that many people a year ago. Like, we just couldn't.
No, it would be impossible. There is no place that we've ever gone that we've had this many spectators. So this is super, super exciting.
So exciting.
Yeah, I remember you even telling us, I know we talked about Australia earlier, but you also had someone from another country watching too, right?
From Canada.
Oh my goodness, all the way from Canada. So we had maybe some Canada grandparents or cousins or friends, or maybe even a pen pal or a classroom from somewhere else that said that they were enjoying the show.
Miss Dixon,
yes.
I'm sorry. Just, you were talking about countries, grandparents from India are watching and cheering.
Oh my gosh, I just got chills. That is so exciting.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, and so many other classes. May I take a second? Like Miss Landsman's class, it looks like it's going so fast. I can't see it. Miss Stafford's class at Patriot Oaks. We have Jiu-Jitsu Association, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Association. I hope I said that right.
Exciting, yes.
Everyone's working so hard. Everyone's talking about it. This is crazy. Hickory Creek, your whole school is cheering you on.
The entire school, they're watching this live. Can you imagine?
Robertson's class is cheering you on. I'm just so tickled.
Oh, this is super, super exciting. Even if we are able to do this in person, and we would love to next year, I believe that it's worth it for us to still live stream it. So all of our folks can watch it no matter where they are or what they're doing, because I'm sure there are some people sitting at their desk in their office right now with their dual screens, and the Battle of the Books is over here inspiring them.
If you're able to, put your location in.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
Let's
hear who's out there and where you're from.
Miss Bettler's ELA class is sending shout out to Rawlings. Oh my gosh.
That's exciting. Also, let us know who you are. Like, are you a grandparent? Are you a family friend? Are you a parent, a mom, a dad? Maybe you're a sister or a brother. Let us know who you are.
Oh my goodness.
That's pretty exciting. I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Lawson because I am sure she has some videos queued up for us to watch.
I do, but can I first say this is amazing and so exciting and special that our technology can bring us all closer. This is amazing. All right, I'm going to get on to a video Ms. Zukowski, will you introduce this video for us?
Absolutely. So some of the things we're going to watch are actually cool book trailers that are brought to us by some of our authors to actually advertise some of our great books that we have on our SSRYA list. And this is truly amazing. From Caterpillar Summer, here is our book trailer, our little advertisement.
Ever since our dad died, Mom has to work extra hard to support us. My little brother isn't like other kids. He can't stand itchy tags or loud noises, and sometimes he runs away. But no matter what, I love him as wide as the Golden Gate Bridge, as deep as the ocean floor, and as fierce as a shark bite. We're spending this summer in North Carolina with grandparents we've never met, grandparents we've never even heard of. Why is Mom keeping secrets? How could she leave this beautiful place behind? What happened between her and Grandpa? He's grumpy, but he's not that bad, is he? I have an ocean of questions. I hope the island will answer. Caterpillar Summer by Jillian McDunn from Bloomsbury Children's Books. A girl, her brother, and the summer they'll never forget.
Wow, that book makes me want to be on the beach getting ready for summer. Our next bit is from the author that wrote Caterpillar Summer. And you know, some of our authors, they win awards all over the country. So we're going to see an interview from the author, Jillian McDunn, who wrote Caterpillar Summer. She won an award, the Texas Blue Bonnet Award, and her interview is great. So we're going to listen to her interview on, you know, some questions that she had from kids in the state of Texas. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Jillian McDunn, and I'm here today to talk to you about my book, Caterpillar Summer. I'm so excited about the questions that you sent along, so let's get started. The first question is, why did Cat have trouble making friends? And I feel like there's two parts to this answer. The first part is that her very best friend, Rishi, had moved away the year before. And so if you've ever been in that situation where you've had a friend leave, it can be really hard to feel like you're starting over and becoming friends with somebody new. The other part that was hard is that Cat has a lot of responsibility. She takes care of her brother, Chicken, almost every single day after school. So her schedule doesn't always match up with friends. The second question is, who is my favorite character? This is a really, really hard question for me to answer. And I guess one little thing that I would say about that is that when you write a book, sometimes it's good to find a way to make all of your characters your favorite, because that way they feel more real if you love them. So I guess Cat and Chicken are probably my very, very favorite, but I really love them all. I even like one character in the book that a lot of people don't like a lot, John Harvey. The next question is, what was the hardest part of writing Caterpillar Summer? Honestly, the hardest part of writing this book was not giving up, even when I wasn't sure I could do it. I had never written a whole book before, and I just wasn't sure that I could. I knew the words I put on the page weren't perfect, but I felt like I needed to just keep going with this story. And what I learned is that when I go back and revise, that's the chance to make things polished. The first few drafts are all about getting your ideas on the page. So when I wrote this book, I worked harder than I ever have on anything in my life. So that was the hardest part. The next question is, do you fish, and have you ever entered a fishing contest? I've never entered a fishing contest, but I do like to fish. I always do catch and release. I've never eaten anything that I've caught. And my favorite part really is just sitting and looking out at the water with a friend or with my kids and hearing what people have to say when they're just being quiet and thoughtful. And I think it is really fun when a fish pulls on your line, so I like that part too. The last question is, what advice would you give to our young authors and illustrators as they learn to improve their skills? So I've already told you not to worry about first drafts being perfect, right? That's not what you should expect. So that's one big piece of advice I've already shared. I think the other part that I would share is all you need to do is keep trying every single day. And that's how you make something strong, is doing it a lot. So I would recommend to do as much writing and illustrating as you can. And if you like to write, do as much reading as you can too, because you learn different things as a reader, and that's going to help your writing too. Thanks a lot for talking to me today. Bye.
Looks like everybody's just about done or coming back from those breakout rooms. So it looks like we're almost done. What do you think, Miss Dixon?
Well, welcome back to our teams after an intense third round. I can't wait to see who took this round. We're going to find that out in just a minute. But before we do, let's get some reactions from you guys. This was the final round, the final official round of the battle without a bonus round. Let's get some reactions from you guys telling us how you felt about round 3. Was it different from round 2? Do you feel a little better? Let us know. Oh, looks like this one was much better. I got some people with some happy crying. We have some celebrations. They've been redeemed. This was excellent. They're pretty excited about how things went. I have some thumbs up. That is fantastic. Are there any challenges during this round? Oh, I even have a heart. That's so awesome. Any challenges for this round, guys? Any challenges? Okay, please make sure that you raise a hand from your reactions if you have a challenge from this round. We do have a challenge from Miss Tutton. If you will unmute and share with us the number of your challenge.
Thank you, Ms. Dixon. It was question number 1. We actually kind of had a dispute about the page number it came from.
Okay.
Which caused them confusion in answering.
Okay, fantastic. We want to make sure that we get it all right, including the page numbers. And so, quote number 1?
Yes, please.
We are looking that up as we speak.
Thank you.
Voyage of the Dogs was our answer on page 8.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ms. Z is she's pulling up the book right now.
Thank you.
Page 8.
On page 8, or hungry, or full, or awake, the other dogs tried to make themselves smaller to avoid a collision.
Okay, thank you,
Page
Mrs.
8,
Bessie.
Voyage
Can
of
you
the
hold-
Dogs.
Your camera's not on, Ms. Z. So can you show us the book that you're reading from? That's the book. Can we see the cover because it's disappearing into your background? There you
Thank
go.
you.
So she read
Thank
from
you,
Voyage
Dr.
of the Dogs. Okay. Thank you for that challenge, though. We always want to know that we get it right. We're only perfect on days that don't end in Y. So that means we're never perfect, guys. It's kind of a riddle, just so you know. All right. So we're pretty excited to see the scores from round 3. Dr. Lawson is going to share those. And then she's going to go in the background with Miss B, and they are going to tally the final scores for the 2021 Battle of the Books. We'll know at that time whether we have a tie and we need a bonus round, or if we can crown our winner for this year's battle. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So many scores and so many, everyone's right there neck and neck, coming in well, we have one team at 12 points. It's Cunningham Creek Elementary School. Go Cunningham Creek. You guys have done an excellent job today. We have one school at 13 points. That's Valley Ridge Academy. Again, excellent, excellent work. With 14 points, we have Durbin Creek Elementary, Julington Creek Elementary, Ocean Palms Elementary, and Palm Valley Academy, all at 14. And then with perfect scores for this round, that's all 15 points. That's why we had so many positive responses to this round. We have Freedom Crossing Academy, Hickory Creek Elementary, Liberty Pines Academy, Palencia Elementary School, Patriot Oaks Academy, Ponte Vedra Palm Valley, PVP Rawlings, that is, and Timberland Creek Elementary School with perfect scores in round 3. How exciting. Wow. Wow. So, while we're waiting on those final scores for all of our rounds to be tallied by Dr. Lawson and Miss B, let's get some reactions from you all. Let's start over here with Miss Tutton, since you're in my top left corner. I'm going to ask, what was your team's favorite story this year?
Sorry, I was muted. I think Operation Frog Effect was the pretty overall winner for our school. It was a wonderful book.
You're muted.
Huh?
You're muted.
I am muted. Why did you all like that book? That's pretty exciting.
It gave lots of good quotes. It gave a really good message. I just liked it. It shows like a story. It shows that kids can do things whenever they think they can't.
Yes.
It's very exciting.
Oh, I love that. Whenever you think you can't, you can. And you had great quotes, and just the story was a great story. We also heard from that author. So guys, if you go on teachingbooks.net, you can actually look that story up and find all kinds of great activities to do related to what you've read. So that's pretty exciting. You can do it on your own. You can do it with your parents. Even your teachers can help you go there and show you all kinds of exciting things that you can do on teachingbooks.net. What about Miss Fry's group? Tell us what your favorite book was and why.
All right, here are your favorite book. Voyage of the Dogs, it's sounding like other people. It looks like Voyage of the Dogs and Unicorn in the Barn.
Oh, wow. So 2 animal stories, Voyage of the Dog and Unicorn in the Barn. If you had to choose one, you didn't have a choice, you had to choose between those 2, what would you choose?
Voyage of the Dog sounds like the majority.
Why did you guys like that book so much?
Oh.
What was that?
They liked the how adventurous it was.
How adventurous it was. That's something to think about maybe for the summer. You too could have an adventure. Thank you, Miss Fry. Miss Brown, which book did your group like and why?
Yeah, here at school they're saying Caterpillar Summer, but we've got some distance learners who might have a different favorite.
That's exciting.
Yes, very different.
What's yours,
Tanashuri?
Why does no one pronounce my name?
Oh, say it so I can.
Tanushree.
Tanushree. Sorry
Yay.
about that, sweetie.
Yay.
Tanushree. Tell us what your favorite book was.
I really like Strongheart.
Strongheart, really? Does anyone, Miss Brown, does anyone there agree that Strongheart was a strong contender?
Yeah, they said that was in their top 5.
Top 5.
All right, Arisha, what about you?
Agree with me. I like Voyage of the Dogs better.
Oh,
they both on my books. Nice.
Well, you know what? That's pretty fantastic. Congratulations, guys, for loving books, because we love them too. Miss Flowers, what about you?
What do you think? Voyage of the Dogs.
Voyage of the
Dogs. Yeah. Voyage of the Dogs.
Voyage of the Dogs, another Voyage of the Dogs, all animal stories. And that one was exciting for you because?
Yeah, it's in outer space. That's probably the biggest reason. I just love how the events connected. Yeah, the events connect really well. Definitely.
Exciting. So you guys are probably enjoying watching the Mars rover also. If you like things about outer space, then that's right? Absolutely. Miss Espinoza, what do you have for your group?
Hey guys, so we have a lot of
disagreements. So we have a top 6 is what we got down to.
Oh, wow.
But it sounds like Inkling and Voyage of the Dogs, Claude, and How I Became a Spy are probably of those the ones that I hear the most of back here.
So tell me why'd you guys like Claude? Was it a scary story? Did you like it that it was that kind of adventure?
It was hilarious. It went on and on describing every part. Like, it went on, it didn't just skip, it kept going on and on with good parts. So it was really funny.
Funny. So not scary, but funny.
Claude was wandering through all sorts of things, and it was really funny. Yeah, it was amazing. I said it was very good.
All right.
Especially how he explained human things. It's by far my favorite.
Fantastic. Thank you. Miss Hudson, what do you have?
We had Attack of the Not So Ritual Monsters. It was Gamer Squad.
Oh, that is interesting. It's a series, right, Ms. Z? Wow, that's exciting. So the fun continues. So you don't have to stop there. You can actually keep reading and continue to enjoy that series. That's pretty exciting. Mr. Edeker, what'd your group like? Caterpillar Summer. So again, a book that we featured here.
Yes, here's Anna and Ben real quick. Come here, Anna. Tell them what your favorite why.
I like Caterpillar Summer because I like how the plot changes and the characters change too throughout the book.
And Ben, quick.
Oh, wow.
Summer because my favorite hobby is fishing, and that's basically all the book was.
Oh, wow. It's good to be able to make a connection with the book. When we make connections with books, we enjoy it and we love to read, which makes us better readers. Absolutely. When you can see yourself in a book, you're more likely to read it. And so that's why we have such a variety of books so that we can match those books with all of our learners. That's pretty exciting. Ms. Clark.
Okay, so we had a lot of discussion too, but I think we narrowed down to 2. And we have Inkling and Voyage of the Dogs as our top favorite.
Wow, we've heard those before. What about Inkling? Tell us, we've heard about Voyage of the Dogs. What did you love about Inkling?
What do we love about Inkling?
It's magical. It's
Magical, creative, descriptive. Intelligent. Okay.
You know what? That just sounded like they were describing themselves. Wow, that's pretty exciting. Miss O'Brien, what'd your group love? Looks like we may have lost Miss O'Brien. So we're going to go on and we're going to go to Miss, oh, she's running. She ran to get the book, it looks like. We would have come back. Go ahead and unmute.
I did. I'm sorry. It was in the quarantine room, so I had to go and grab it. Planet Earth is Blue is our team's overall favorite, and their reasons were because it made them feel emotions. It had a twist ending, and that it used real events from history that surrounded the Challenger disaster.
So another book.
Even though it was super sad, it also had a really happy result in the end.
So it sounds like kids who like science and outer space, just like our guys who talked about outer space before, Claude, right? So that's pretty exciting. I've read a book. It's called Dear Children of the Earth, and it dealt with the planet too. It's a beautiful, beautiful story, and it's a picture book that maybe some of your readers can read to some of the younger grades. I actually read that to my 3rd grade students. It's a short book, but it's beautiful, just like that Planet Earth is Blue book. So congratulations on a great choice. Miss Boysen, what do you have?
Hey, everybody. Well, we also had a lot of discussion and trying to decide what we thought would be the best choices, but we narrowed it down to 3. So they loved Inkling because it was magical. They loved Caterpillar Summer because of it was so realistic, the realistic fiction aspect of it. And they loved Planet Earth is Blue. And we didn't quite get what was lovable, Bridget, about Planet Earth is Blue? It was the way that you connected to the main character and you could be inside of her head.
Wow.
They really loved that part about it. And even though it's called Planet Earth is Blue, that has more to do with the song Space Odyssey than actually anything about the planet.
Oh.
So, and the connection to the Challenger disaster also is one of the things they liked about it.
Oh, wow. That's one that I didn't get to read this year, but I'll definitely have to grab it.
It should be on your first to read list.
Okay, will do. I have it right here, so I'll definitely read that one first. Thank you. Miss Shore.
Hi.
Hi.
We have two favorites. We loved Caterpillar Summer because
It was like realistic fiction and you could relate to the characters.
I like fiction.
and we also loved Planet Earth is Blue.
It was like sad, but emotional, but it related to real events, and it was just overall really like sweet and kind.
And the twist made you really think like, how could she not remember this? And you could see inside her head like some of the other classes have said.
And it makes you think if it could possibly really happen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's exciting. Don't say any more because I need to read it. And I don't want you to tell me the end of the story, because that would break my heart. So no more, but we are seeing a pattern here. How exciting. Thank you guys. Those are great recommendations, but you also are also profound in your responses and why you love these books. Like, I feel like I'm talking to college students and not elementary school. So keep up the good work, guys. You're amazing. Ms. Roberson, what do you have?
Yeah. Hi, Timberland Creek here. Sophia, our captain, went ahead and took a poll. And Sophia, what did you find out?
We found out that my whole team likes Operation Frog Effect. Well, most of them. We liked it because it shows that people can change, and they can change the way other people see them, and how the world, like how you can change the world by one small thing. So, and it kind of wraps around teachers, and we love our teachers here in Timberland Creek.
Oh, I feel like there should be a heart somewhere, right? Oh, that's so sweet. So thank you. And I know your teachers are supporting your reading, and so we love them too. That's pretty awesome. Bringing in the rear, but certainly not least, Miss Willem, what did your guys like?
Okay, so we could not decide on one. I'm gonna let them tell you each what their favorite was.
Mine was Voyage of the Dogs because I like outer space. I liked all of that and Unicorn in a Barn, but if I had to pick one, I'd pick Unicorn in a Barn because I love animals. My favorite book is Voyage of the Dogs because it has a twist in the story. Nice. I love Planet Earth is Blue because it tells a story. I like How I Became a Spy because he had to crack his code. I like Caterpillar Summer because it showed how you can't let your friendship with friends go away. I like How I Became a Spy and Voyage of the Dogs, but I'd probably choose How I Became a Spy. It's my favorite.
That's the diversity of the Liberty Pines Academy Wolves.
That is fantastic. And you know what? We love that they love different types of books. And we also love our media specialists and our media programs. And we are so grateful for the support of our St. Johns County School District because it allows our students to be able to choose the books that they love, that speak to them, and to read. So thank you for all of your hard work. Thanks to our leadership team for everything that they do supporting our media programs. You guys are fantastic. However, I do want to say we have a winner this year, a single winner and not a tie. Are you ready for the scores? Let's hear a cheer. Unmute all of you and let's hear a cheer for all of you and all the hard work that you did today and throughout the fall and spring and summer. Absolutely. We are so excited. So I am going to share the scores and then I am going to share our winner. And when I announce our winner, I do want you to bring your team in view, and we want to hear a great cheer from you. So we want to say congratulations to Cunningham Creek Elementary School with 29 total points. They blew this away. They did an excellent job. Let's give them a hand. With 33 total points, we have Palm Valley Academy. You guys did an excellent job today. All coming in with 34 points, Julington Creek Elementary School, Palencia Elementary, and Patriot Oaks Academy. Excellent job. Woohoo! Standing alone at 35 points, Ocean Palms Elementary. Congratulations, Ocean Palms. A battle well fought. You guys did a great job this year also. With 36 points, we have Durbin Creek Elementary and Valley Ridge Academy. Give yourselves a hand. With 37 points, we have Hickory Creek Elementary and Liberty Pines Academy. Congratulations. With 38 points, we have Freedom Crossing Academy. Great job. And with 41 points, only 1 point separating the winners from our runner-up this year. Our runner-up had 41 and our winner had 42 with a win this year. Our returning champions, Timberland Creek Elementary School. Let's hear it for Timberland Creek, guys. Woo! Timberland Creek, bring your guys in front of the camera, unmute, and let's hear it for Timberland Creek Elementary.
Congrats, guys.
Congratulations. Hey, let's hear it from Timberland Creek. Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. And PBPB Rawlings, you guys were right there in the thick of it, only 1 point off. Yes, Mr. Edgar, we know, a battle well fought. You were right there. You were right there. Yes. Oh, yes, you'll have to unmute Mr. Edgar. We know that you tried really hard this year and we see your expression, but we couldn't hear your expression.
Oh, we're very excited. Yay!
That is pretty awesome. So congratulations to all of our teams for a battle well fought and a victory well won. Thank you so much. We do want to say that competition continues next year, and we want to share a quick video to let you know when the new list of SSYRA books will be coming out. Dr. Lawson, take it away. April 30th, 2021, our new book list will be released and you will know what our SSYRA books are for the upcoming year. You know that they are great, great books. They were super this year and we can't wait for you to get reading again. Guys, listen, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you so much. Thanks, folks at home, for joining us. And thank you, team, for being awesome. We'll see you next year. Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I tip my hat to the teams. Literally. This is a virtual hat.
Well, I thank you. And you have on an actual hat too, so you could do that.
No, I don't have an actual hat on.
Oh!
It's a virtual hat.
It's a filter. Oh my goodness, you fooled me for sure. Well, thank you. Bye, guys.